Welcome back to the newest series here on the channel where I plan to show that anyone can invest. If you happen to miss the first 3 episodes of this series, they can be found with the link on the screen or down in the description below, so make sure you go check those out and then come back to this one so it all makes sense. If you're already caught up and you're here for your bi-weekly update, let's get to it. In this video, I'll be showing you all an updated look at the portfolio since the last video, the all-time best and worst performers in the portfolio, any dividends received since the last update, as well as any news or things of note before the ending of the video. It is important to keep in mind that this portfolio is still pretty new, so it might take a couple videos to get this portfolio off the ground and showing its full potential, so bear with me. With that being said, let's get an update on where this portfolio sits after my full set of buys on February 27th, 2024. Here you can see all 12 of the stocks that make up the Anyone Can Invest portfolio and how much of each of them I own. As mentioned in the last video, even though I'm triggering a buy of $5 into each stock every other week, a little less than that is going into these positions, so my goal is always going to be to even that out. This week, I'm attempting to get all 12 of my positions to the $20 mark they should be at after the first 4 contributions. With the $60 added on Monday, I had a total of $62.20 to help me do just that. I calculated what was going to be needed to get each of these holdings to the $20 goal, and that's what I added this week. Again, I'm adding a small amount of money to this portfolio on a bi-weekly basis with the goal of showing that anyone can invest, so keep that in mind when looking at the small figures of this portfolio as it's getting started. As this portfolio continues to grow in capital appreciation, the dividends start coming in and more capital is added, you'll be able to see the growth over time with these video updates. Obviously, adding more money more often in a portfolio like this is one of the ways to speed up the results, but again, if something like this is all you can afford at this time in your life, understand it's far better than doing nothing. Okay, now let's see which of these stocks are the best and worst performers through the first 6 weeks. Now, many of you might know I really don't care about stock price. In fact, I think it matters so little that I made this video that's going to pop up in the top right corner of your screen detailing why. Practicing what I preach, I'm still in the green in 10 of my 12 positions after the first month and a half of this account's existence, all while buying the companies I want regardless of their valuation. Taking this information from the close of market on February 27th, currently my biggest gainer is KNSL, that's up nearly 21%, while my biggest loser is HUM, that's down almost 6%. Overall, this portfolio in the first 6 weeks is up 5.85% or $13.89, which would be a 50.7% annualized return. Here at this part of the video is typically where I go over any dividends received since the last video update, as well as try to forecast any upcoming dividends. Since this portfolio is still pretty new and just getting off the ground, sadly, I don't have anything to report here, but we will be getting our first and maybe even second dividend by the next video update. 2 things I can share are some dividend raises that were announced since episode 3. On February 13th, KNSL announced a 7.1% dividend increase by raising their dividend from 14 cents per share per quarter or 56 cents per share per year to 15 cents per share per quarter or 60 cents per share per year. And on February 26th, STLD announced an 8.2% dividend increase by raising their dividend from 42.5 cents per share per quarter or $1.70 per share per year to 46 cents per share per quarter or $1.84 per share per year. The beautiful thing about dividend increases is they raise the amount of income to be generated by the portfolio without me needing to add a single penny of new money to the account. Taking a quick look ahead for the month of March, I'm expecting to get 4 dividend payments as long as I own these companies before their ex-dividend dates. On March 1st, I should be getting paid by CSL. On March 13th, I should be getting paid by KNSL. On March 20th, I'm expecting dividends from ODFL. And lastly, on March 31st, I'm expecting dividends from AVGO. And just like that, in today's video, I was able to show you the continued progress of this portfolio over the first 6 weeks, add another $60 to the portfolio, and share exciting news about some dividend increases on not 1, but 2 of my holdings. Remember, there's a link in the description down below to those other episodes of the series if you missed those, as well as a shared Google Sheet document with all the information on this portfolio one would ever want to know. And be sure to share this video with anybody in your life that might not have a passion about investing but should, and help me spread the word that anyone can invest. And if you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, leave those in the comments down below as I personally read and respond to every comment. But until next time, see you.